I'm really proud of the work that we've done together. And I say that in the same breath where I say, I know we have much more work to do. This morning's conversation, the last 2 months worth of conversation, the conversation since June and May and previously in the spring of this year, we know there is tremendous work that must be accomplished together, and that across the country, people are demanding more of their electeds, and we need to be bold, we need to be courageous, and we need to keep pushing ourselves out of our comfort zone. We have done that in many ways, and we will continue to need to do so in the upcoming months. In this budget, you'll see the ways in which we have worked together to identify investments in not just recovery, but a more equitable recovery, recognizing we should not go back to the way things were before, when so many at the bottom had so little, and just a very few at the top in this city had so much. We want a more equitable recovery, and that's what Jumpstart's progressive payroll tax begins to do. We've also invested in making sure that more folks, more working families, more small businesses can sustain this crisis by having assistance to small business support, rental assistance, eviction prevention, food assistance, childcare. You all have made it possible for people to have greater self-sufficiency and economic stability, which also helps our health. This is what it looks like to make sure that our values as a council are represented in a city budget. And we've made tremendous changes to the proposed budget that came down. I think as folks comb through the budget, and I hope you do, and see the ways in which this council has not only stepped up to lead in a moment of crisis that is the economic downturn and COVID pandemic, but the ways in which these investments are centering communities of color as we think about what it means to create greater sustainability and self-sufficiency. Let's make sure that we're investing in areas that have been historically underfunded in the past. And let's lift those items in this budget up and recognize what we've done and where we still need to go.